And what's going on, everyone? This is Party here, and we're back here for more in Be a GM mode with my New York Islanders. Now, I apologize. I said in the first episode I was actually going to start the simulation in my last episode, but it turns out I'm going to start the simulation in this episode. But I just want to do something before I start simulating, because I was actually taking a look at the free agency, and there was actually quite a few guys with decent potential. Now, when you guys talk about potential, we got Cal O'Reilly right now. He's 75 overall. He's 3.5 stars. Not bad at all. But what you got to look at, the most important part is their age. This is the most important thing about potential, mainly because once you turn 27, as I mentioned, you lose all that potential, all of it, just completely gone. And what you want to do is you want to look for a player that is a bit younger, may have a bit of lower of an overall, but like right here, Yoel Armia, all right? He's 19 years old. He's a 58 overall. 3.5 stars, not that good, but I feel like we can get something out of him. So let's sign him. He wants 2 years for $560. Very nice price. Hopefully we should be able to get him to be a better player in the future. Now, what I want to do is I want to go for a defenseman. So let's see here. Here we go. We got an 18-year-old defenseman, 52 overall, 3.5 stars. If we play him right, he should turn into like a top 6 defenseman. And in my eyes, I think he can. I mean, he's 18 years old. I can't see why not. And his name is Ludvig Byström. So he's probably Swedish, most likely. So he wants $535 for 2 years. So I feel both those players will be a steal for that price. Hopefully we can get them to proper playing time. So without further ado, we are going to start the simulation finally. I know it's taken quite a while, but here we go, all right? So I'm probably going to simulate probably the first month or the next couple months. Who knows? I'll see, how that goes. So it looks like Ludwig was a bit happy with that contract, so I may want to put him up on the AHL lines. And here we go. We got a scouting assignment. So like I said, we're not weak in every category except goaltending. So I think I was in the OHL last I checked. This Fukel guy, we got Fukel, and then we got this Goosey guy. Let's go like 3 weeks, let's say. I'm trying to split up the goaltenders because, there's no point going 6 weeks because there's not that much prospect. So, all right, so let's simulate up here to the Pittsburgh game. But anyways, hey, it's your boss. I know that you're taking a long-term approach to the success of this franchise at this stage. I'll be happily surprised if you make it to the playoffs, but won't be angry if you don't. So that's good, all right? And there we go. We got Yoel Armia who signed. But you know what? Honestly, if we make it to the playoffs, that's great. If we don't, then, that's a whatever. Then we get a better draft pick. It doesn't even really matter to me how we do here in the first season. I'll be happy with anything that happens. All right, so let's go down here to let's edit the lines. They should be in the AHL. So let's take a look here. Armia is right there. So let's take off this Marcinko guy. Scratch him. Put Yoel Armia in there, and we'll just put him on the top line. And actually, you know what? Let's put Niederreiter on the first line. Then we'll put Armia over here on the second line. That should work out just fine. Flip you over there with Niederreiter, and we'll put Armia right there. Oh, yeah, and the defenseman. Who's the other defenseman? Now we're going to put Polka up there, and we'll drop Wishart down there. We'll take this Ness guy off. And we'll put Ludwig, what's his face in there? Ludwig. Well, I forgot his last name. My goodness. Where is he? Oh, here we go. Byström. That's his name. Byström. All right, so we're going to put Byström and Polka on the top line. So let's just do that. We'll put Byström, wait, what is Polka? Is he a two-way? Yeah, he's a two-way. We'll just take off this Katic guy and put out, what was it, Byström. Both of them are two-way defensemen, so that's pretty good. Both of them are 52 overalls as well, so that's a bit interesting. Byström, it doesn't even matter what side they're on. Byström, Polka, put them up. All right. Looks good. Penalty kills or whatever. Let's put Bystrom right there. As long as they're getting some offensive time, that's all right. Okay, so it seems like our team's ready to go. And you know what? Like I said, all I want out of this season is, hopefully some good what's it called? Oh my goodness, it's the morning right now. I just woke up. I don't even know what it's called. Progress points. The points that get their overall up. So I'm gonna go to GM Tracker, and I'm gonna go over here to staff abilities, and our assistant coach 2 away. Oh my goodness, 2 away from assistant coach from bumping that up, but that's all right. We'll get there, within time. So let's just simulate here to the 31st. So like I said, I don't really care how we do in the season as long as, as long as our guys get points. And there you go. A good start to the season. 5-3 victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. That is always something to be proud of, and we're in a very difficult division. That is something in real life and in the game I feel that is really going to hurt us is our division. It's going to be really hard capping the division, but just like that, our first 2 games against teams in our division are both wins, so that's pretty good. I'm liking the start of the season so far. It's only been 2 games, though, so anything can happen. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, 0-1. Seems like their team's not really going to be changed around anytime soon, and there's a 4-1 victory, so we are actually off to a pretty good start. There's no doubt about that. And DiPietro, I don't know if he's going to go for the full 82 games, but he's probably going to be pretty darn close because I can't see why I wouldn't play him. I mean, injuries are off. He could get some really good progress points if I play him 82 games. And that was our first loss against the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers of all teams, can you imagine? Thought it would be a little bit easy. I mean, we already beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're not traveling that far away. We should easily beat them. Anyways, here we go. We got a New York State game. Buffalo. Team that I was going to be, or you guys had the chance to vote for, my GMO commentary series. They have a lot of good prospects. I actually took a look at Buffalo's team, and yeah, they're definitely going to be good in a couple of years. So gotta keep an eye out for them. But there you go. There's the first shutout for Rick DiPietro. Very good to see. And not only that, but our offense completely blew him out. So that's really good. I'm really liking this. And that second line is really clicking. It seems like to me the first line isn't. So I actually may want to put Grabner up on the first line. I know that all sniper line may not work out, but I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. I'm going to take a look at the stats at the end of the first month, I should say. And then when the second month comes, I think I could probably get 2 months in. Yeah, I should be able to get 2 months in. Ooh, a very close game right there. Losing 6-4 to Toronto. But, whatever. We're still above 500. I really don't care how we do this season, like I said. It'd be great to make it to the playoffs, so it really honestly would be. Boston, not that good of a team, but they do beat us. So I may actually want to put Grabner up on the top line. I think that actually would be a smart decision. So our last game of the month is against Ottawa. Come on, let's go above 500 here, boys. Come on. We're 5-3, not a bad team at all. Come on. And we got shut out. That's not good. Not good at all. Our offense is actually, some games it's struggling, some games it's not. So, whoops. Let's go here to, no, not defensemen. Let's go to goalies. Let's check out this Commer guy. Might as well. We'll just go 2 weeks. That should be more than enough. All right, so let's take a look at the stats. I'm only going to probably edit like the even strength lines. I'm probably not going to edit with the special teams. None of that stuff. Boys is doing good on that second line. Franz Nielsen's really wrecking it up. So, and we got Tavares, who's a point per game player. We got Grabner, who's right under that. Boys. Brulet's even doing good on that third line. Kane's kind of slowing down the team. He really honestly is. He's a -2, only 5 points. So, may want to put Grabner up there on the second line. I think that would be a bit smart of an idea. And DiPietro could be doing a little bit better. He's 2.68 and about 9%. So like I said, if DiPietro can steal some games, we can easily have a good record. But he's not really performing as good as I thought he would be. So I'm going to put Okapasso down to the second line. Let's put Grabner up there on the power play to the first line. And I know Frans Nielsen is doing really good. He's got 12 points in 9 games. That's absolutely spectacular. But I'm going to keep him on that second line. It seems like him and... I don't know if it was him and Grabner or him and Boys or just all three of them that were really doing good together. But Nielsen's really doing good. I don't know if I'm really going to keep Nielsen. He probably could stay on the team for a good 2-3 years and, be a third-line scorer. Or not a third-line scorer, but third-line playmaker, I guess you can say. Either way, yeah, we could probably make it another month. I'd say we can. We got quite a bit of games, though. Yes, we do. All right, let's just simulate up to here. So we'll get the second month over with. We'll get the November month ended with, and we will see, hopefully, if we can change things around here. We got a lot of games to play. As you can see here, back-to-back games. I mean, DiPietro's really going to have his hands full. There's no doubt about that. So, all eyes on DiPietro. I mean, if he can play good, I'll keep him. But there we go. We're 4-6. So, we're falling right down below 500. Like I said, I don't really care how we do. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. So, seems like Grabner playing on the first line really isn't making that much of a difference. So maybe I should have kept him on the second line. Who knows? That all sniper line just isn't working out. Already 0-2 right now in the month. So, not really good, but we got a bit of downtime between those back-to-back games and this LA game. So, Stanley Cup champions aren't doing that amazing either. So, who knows? It's just it's very an off season. Oh my gosh, there's another overtime loss. I mean, we can't really blame DiPietro for those kinds of games, but still, that's 6 goals against. That's a lot. That's a lot. That really is a bone breaker. So guys, if you have any suggestions down below for the lines or anything like that, please leave them down below. Because, I mean, nothing's really working out for our team right now. Nothing really honestly is. So, geez, even Anaheim's doing better than us, and that's not really good at all. Wow, 1-4 loss. We are really not doing good. We're 4-9 practically, and now we're facing the Sharks. We haven't won a single game this month. So, that's really what's killing us. I mean, we started off great. I think we started off 3-0. Yeah, we did. And now we're falling, wow, right under, wow, 4-10 right now. God, what is that? I don't even know what percentage that is. That's just horrible. We're facing our rivals next game, though. Hopefully, we're due for a win. We're due for a win. If we're just gonna do this bad, might as well just keep on doing worse. Get that draft round pick. Might as well. Wow, look at the Rangers. That trade we must have given them really is helping them out. We gave them Molson and McDonald. So yeah, it's really helping them out. It seems. There's another loss. Scout assignment. Yeah, things are not working out, so let's just keep on taking a look at the goalies. Yeah, we got decent goalies here in the SM Liga. Wow, this guy's really bad. That's really bad when you got a potential like that. We'll go another 3 weeks. Let's take a look at the stats. I know I said I was going to do it right when the month ends, but I don't know. I may want to change up the line just a tiny bit. Nielsen's still doing good, though. He really and honestly is, but he's a center. That's the only problem. Kane is just not doing good. He's a -3. Our whole team's not doing good. We only have 3 positive players, so yeah, things could be a lot better. And DiPietro, he's not doing good himself in net, so there's a lot to change around. Wow, -11, -10. We're gonna have to fix up our third line of defense. No doubt about that. Let's edit the lines. Let's see what we can do here. Man, oh man, I don't even know what I can do. Let's bring down Strite and Vishnowsky, or let's bring them up. I'm trying to think of things to do, but there's not really much I can do. Let's just bring Grabner back down. Keep Okapasso up there. Let's let Nielsen play a couple games. I mean, he's got decent potential. I mean, it's not that great, but might as well give him a chance to play a couple games and prove himself. I mean, if he can win us some games, that is something DiPietro hasn't been doing. So, I don't know. We'll see how this Nielsen guy does in net. His overall is not high at all, but hey, we're not winning games as it is. We haven't won a single game this month, so we'll go 2 games with this Nielsen guy, see what he can do. Doesn't really even matter, so we'll see. Nashville, they're below 500. I mean, our whole entire team's just struggling right now. A lot worse than I thought we were going to do. We are really not doing good at all. And there's a first win of the season. So if this Nielsen guy keeps on winning games, I'm just going to keep on going with him. I mean, might as well. I mean, it's not like DiPietro can do any better. So might as well. If he wins this next game, I will keep him in net. I reviewed this year's draft class. All right, that's good. If we're going to do bad, we might as well just go for the top pick. We might as well. I mean, maybe we can land a good forward if we can get a bad pick, and then maybe I can get a bit of a lower first-round draft pick. Oh, wow, okay, that's a bit of an off game. So we're going to take Nielsen out of net now. He won us a game. That's something DiPietro hasn't done this month. So I'm hoping that now that I'll let DiPietro get some resting time, hopefully he can win us some games. Probably not, though. Probably not. This is going to be a bad year. I don't expect to make the playoffs by any stretch of imagination. Unless if we have some spectacular month. I really can't see it happening. So we'll see how we do here in November. We're closing in on it. And, yeah, we're decent on the time, so we should be just fine. Our best player is a +3, my goodness. But Franz Nielsen's doing a good job. But the thing is, I just don't want to bring down Johnny T. Because I want to give him as much, playing time as I possibly can. I mean, might as well. We haven't checked out our AHL team. We'll also do that when the second season's over. Hopefully our AHL team's doing better. It'll make me feel a little bit better if they are. I mean, we're 5-12. That's just a horrible record. And 5-13 now. That's just horrible. Horrible. Oh, my goodness. Come on, let's beat St. Louis here. Let's beat a Western Conference team. Might as well. Let's pull off an upset. Oh, 1-3 loss. My goodness. And now look at this, Buffalo. Maybe I should have been Buffalo in the BGM mode. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. It's just horrible. I was not expecting us to do this bad. I think we've only won one game. One single game this month, and that's just horrible. Okay, 2 games. All right, we beat a good team. Or they're like 12-3-3. I mean, my goodness. That's really bad when they lose to us. Must have been playing their backup goaltender. Enroth. Enroth isn't even that bad, though, so I'm not really even sure how we got 6 goals against them, but we did. At Vancouver, very questionable team. Really and honestly are. In a couple of years, I know they're going to be struggling to get rid of Luongo. I know they are, so keep an eye out for that. And Evander Kane's leading the team in goals. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It seems like that trade worked out, but no, I'm just joking. We're doing horrible. I mean, I'll be surprised if we even get even close to 30 wins this season. I mean, that's probably how bad we're going to do. I mean, this is just horrible. Horrible. I mean, my goodness. Can we please just change things around? Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to need your input for the next video because this is just unbearable. The last game, come on. Last game, well, is this the last game of the season? No, this is the first game of December. My apologies. Oh, well. And we get shut out. So, horrible, horrible month. That was just, and this December month isn't looking any better. How's our AHL team doing? Our AHL team is doing a bit better. They're under 500. So, yeah, guys, leave your comments down below if you guys have any suggestions for the lineups. Because, I mean, my goodness, this is just horrible. Franz Nielsen is actually doing really good. He's our best player right now. We only have a couple positive players. So, David Holstrom on that third line I think he's on. So, he's actually a decent grinder. But just everyone else just is not doing well. Vander Kane, yeah, not doing good. That seems like that trade really isn't working out for us. But I'm sure it will in the next couple of years. DiPietro still, yeah, he's not doing that good. I mean, I would consider decent at 91%. So, yeah, he's really not doing that good. So, our NHL team is not doing good at all. Hopefully, our AHL team is doing good. That's what I'm hoping for. But I know they're not. I mean, look at Armia, not very good at all. Niederreiter's doing good. I like to see that. How many stars does he have? He's at 3.5 stars, 67 overall. He'll get there eventually. The first line's doing a decent job, it seems like. Yeah, Armia. Oh, he's doing good with the plus minus. Bystrom's doing good with the plus minus too, so that's pretty good. Polka, not so good, and they're on the first line too, so hey, that's not that good. But this Kevin Poulin guy, he's going to get a lot of playing time. 73 overall. 3.5 stars. I mean, 22 years old. I mean, this guy, he can become our starting goaltender if we give him enough time. I'm sure in 3 years, he should definitely be bouncing around at an 80 overall. So, who knows? We'll see what happens. So, if you guys have any suggestions on the lineups, please leave them down below. I mean, we're really struggling right now. I mean, hold on. Let's check out our plain old stats. So we're last in the league. I mean, we might as well just go for the top round draft pick. So we're doing decent with goals for. We're doing better than I would imagine. Our goals against those probably really, yeah, it's really bad. So our goaltending is really struggling. Our defense is really struggling. We really do need to fix up our blue line. Our power play is struggling. Gotta imagine our penalty kill isn't that bad actually. I don't know how, but it's really and honestly isn't. Just everything else is really bad. Our penalty kill is really the only thing that's not that bad. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them down below in the comments. I mean, anything and everything will help. I mean, honestly. We might as well just go for the first round draft pick. We might as well. If we're in last place right now, I can't see us going for a playoff spot. So we'll see what happens. Until then, guys, this is Party, and I'll see you guys later.